Hi, I would like to talk to you about breathwork and yoga. Many people today believe that yoga is just a form of exercise. And while that is partially true, there is so much more to it than that. The word itself means to unite your body, mind, and spirit. And the true benefits of a good yoga practice start with breath awareness. Everything else comes after that. When you focus on breathing during your yoga postures and positions, your vagus nerve is activated and you start to feel very calm. Yoga and its many forms have been around for thousands of years because it's a science that works. And those who practice do it as long as they live very often. Your nervous system is the one thing that benefits the most from having a yoga practice. Mindful breathing has a direct influence on your parasympathetic nervous system. And that's the system that controls your unconscious actions. It deactivates your sympathetic nervous system, and that's where we get our fight or flight responses to outside inputs. So a good way to begin is just by either sitting upright in a nice firm chair or on the floor on your yoga mats. And a nice way to assist with that is to use a yoga block. So when you use a yoga block and sit on it, it also is a good way to stretch out your tight hip flexors. And that's another good practice to do for yourself. But so when you are upright, you want to have your shoulders back and down, and imagine your ears right over your shoulders and your crown of your head up toward the ceiling. So when you are in this posture, this is where your breathing is most beneficial. Now, a good working respiratory system is the key to the health of all your other body symptoms. Yoga practice will improve the flexibility and strength of your respiratory muscles and fascia. That's why there's yoga poses like plank and side plank. Those strengthen those weak chest muscles around your lungs and improve your whole respiratory system. Now, just put yourself in a poor posture with your shoulders rounded, your back a little hunched. And this is often what we do when we are sitting at our computer or our laptop during the day. And you try to take in a good deep breath, and it's just not as efficient. So when you are mindfully putting yourself in the good posture, you're counteracting that poor posture we find ourselves in most of the day. So like I said, you take those shoulders back and down and create some space in your neck with your head floating up toward the ceiling. And take a moment to just relax completely. Breathe naturally. Even close your eyes if you like. Putting one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. Inhale through your nose and let your belly out and expand. When you inhale through, exhale through your nose, bring your belly in toward your spine. We call this belly breathing. And notice that the only hand that's moving is the one on my belly. one on my chest stays perfectly still. So that's how you know you're breathing properly. So this practice also engages your diaphragm, which is your primary breathing muscle. Really good, efficient breathing. And I have a picture here to show you exactly where your diaphragm is, which is right below your lungs. And it is also the largest muscle in your body. And its job is to bring air into your lungs with efficient breathing. Great thing to activate while you're trying to improve your respiratory system. So you take about 5 to 6 rounds of your inhale and exhale. Nice and easy. You will feel calmer. Even practice 5 more rounds and you will get the most benefit. It might feel unnatural at first, but the longer you practice, the easier it becomes. There's also 2-to-1 breathing. So as you're inhaling and exhaling, maybe you want to count to 3 in your mind as you inhale. And then as you exhale, count to 6. So your exhale is twice as long as your inhale. Another good breathing practice. So hopefully those will be something that you could give a try, and just know that when you are paying attention to your breath, you make a mind-body connection. You're settling into a state of self-awareness, and that's compassionate to yourself. Do that for yourself every day without much effort, and the benefits will last over a lifetime. Namaste.